Hey, that's right. Bathe in that 90s Tom McFarley goodness. Hey, it's your pal, Uncle Nerdcore Dave, and I'm here with a friendly PSA, public service announcement. Tell you guys that Saturday, May 4th, May the 4th be with you, is Star Wars Day. But not only that, it's free comic book day. Take your kids out. Go get them some comics. They're free. Probably should buy something because they're not really free, but these guys get them for pretty cheap regardless. But yeah, you go to the comic book shop and they'll hand out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dozen comic books. They're all free. They usually have sales going on, stuff to coincide. I know we're going to head down to at least 2 or 3 places to check them out, see what's out there. I'm looking forward to a couple books, and then off the top of my head, I know I want to find that Spider-Man Carnage and the Spawn #1 reprint with the new Matina cover. So that being said, there's also half-off dollar books at the one big place that we go to. So we're definitely planning on going there and spending some time. So get out there, enjoy free comic book day, and don't forget, May the 4th be with you. Yeah, that's the game right there. Man, best game ever made. If you guys ain't down with Pac-Man, then your ass better call somebody. Hey guys, welcome to the new comic book day haul for May 1st, 2019. Before I get started, I wanted to say, I don't know if you guys play Star Wars Battlefront or not, since we're speaking of video games, but they have a, May the 4th is International Star Wars Day. So they're having a challenge special for the weekend for Star Wars Battlefront 2, where you can get Princess Leia with the Cocoa Puff hair, like the traditional Princess Leia skin. But I think it's only going to be available this weekend. If you don't get it, if you don't do the challenge, you ain't going to have it. I don't think so. Something for you guys to look into. Man, guys, I've been crushing on that CLZ app, and I think I did every box I have. I got 50 boxes now. I did some rearranging. If you guys get that CLZ app, and it's going to help with your dollar bin digging, but guys, buy supplies, because I had so many bags and boards, I had so much supplies, I ended up having to buy 2 more boxes, and I'm out of bags and boards because I had to rebag so much stuff, and it was crazy. But I got a little crazy with that app. I went and put in notes and stuff like that too, signed books, COAs, double covers, stuff like that. So yeah, make sure you have lots of supplies if you're doing that, because when you're going through that collection, but it was fun to go through, and I saw a lot of stuff I forgot I had, man. So yeah, let's get started with this haul. Okay, Spy Dog? I don't even know if you guys can see Spy Dog there. So let's start with this. Girl in the Bay, #4. Still haven't started reading this, but I know I'm gonna love it because it is a classic horror story. Great artwork on the cover. I love those purples, man. And actually, I might have to double board that just to make sure. Okay, these dark colors. I like to double board, or if it's a key, I like to use a 48 mil fullback, because I don't want them to get them spinal creases. So definitely do that. Another book that came out this week, and I actually really like his cover. I have no idea who did it. Oh, Greg Land. Well, that explains that. Amazing Spider-Man 20.HU, so it's the in-between issue. But man, that Vulture is a badass. That is a badass cover right there, man. I'm digging it. Some of these old Vulture covers, man, they're really cool. Honestly, I think he's kind of weak as a villain, but he looks cool. So then I grabbed the A cover of Batman #70. It was way better than the variant. This is still that Tom King run. From what I understand, it's kind of picking up and getting a little better now. A lot of people were hating on that Tom King run. I haven't read it. Guys, I can't keep up with this shit, man. I can't keep up with reading this stuff. Like I said, this week I'm still behind from last week because I spent the whole week doing the CLZ app. So, but yeah, the B cover, like I said in the last video, man, I'm really surprised. DC usually knocks it out of the park with the B covers. And the last couple weeks, man, it's been the A covers, you know, that have been taking a cake, and I'm really shocked. But that's a cool cover. And then this one, I'm not sure why I'm even buying this. I kind of feel like the hype's dying down on this. It's probably going to be a lot lower print run, so it kind of adds to the collectability on these things. But I don't know if I want to keep doing this. But from what I understand, Liefeld isn't doing the artwork on there, so that's probably a step in the right direction. But Major X #3, from what I understand, the first 2 issues were just kind of crap. I guess a lot of people said the first issue was like 90s fun, which was kind of what I expected, was 90s kind of feel to it. But you know, the 90s are gone for a reason, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm hating on it, but I'm still buying the fucking things. Like I said, man, I think there's going to be probably a low print run coming up on these Major X books, because people aren't going to buy them. Because let's face it, as much as Rob Liefeld sells and he gets the hype, people hate his stuff. So does he have fans? Absolutely, yes, fans, and he probably should. He, to some degree, deserves it. But at the end of the day, man, everybody's gonna, after the first 2 issues, you know, they got the key issue on that first issue, they're gonna jump off. You know, they're gonna be like rats on a sinking ship, man. So I'll probably buy a couple more at least and see where it goes. I'll definitely buy the last issue. I don't see this series going past, if it's ongoing, if it makes it to 20, I'll be shocked. 15 even, to tell you the truth. All right, so then I actually my LCS owner got a replenished stock of Daredevil #4s, because, and man, this cover's badass, by the way. The last shipment from last week, it's that shit with Marvel Comics again, where the printing process is screwed up or whatever. These sides were every issue was scuffed to hell and back, man. Like, they were white, like that ink was off. Like, that ink must not be dry whenever they throw them on a pile and they're just scuffing up. Or maybe one of the other things that somebody said was the staples rub. So when they're getting shipped. When they're in shipping, you know, you post office, whoever's carrying it, and they're in there vibrating like that. So it's like sandpaper, and it's like cheap ink or cheap paper or whatever. I don't know. Whatever it is, Marvel needs to step. They got that Disney money. They need to step up to the plate here. And then, guys, I saw this. I looked on the shelf, and I couldn't believe he had 2 copies of this. I looked at him, asked him to throw one in Janine's pile, actually, because, well, when I did that, he looked at me and he goes, "What's up with this? What's going on with this issue?" And I was like, "Oh, it's first Valkyrie." He's like, he's like, "No, that's," or I go, "It's a new Valkyrie." He goes, "No, that's not the new Valkyrie." And I go, "It's the new movie Valkyrie." And he's like, "Oh, okay." So, anyways, this is that book. It's hot right now. Exiles #2. Remember, I found one on the shelf at the other comic shop last week. Well, guess what? Here we go with this one. So I got 2 copies of this now. I'm good on that, man. I don't know how much this character's going to go, whatever, but it's the Valkyrie based on the movie for the Thor movies and, I guess, Avengers movies. But all right, man. So that's it for the local comic shop haul for May 1st, 2019. Thanks for joining me, guys. And let's gobble on to the next segment. I know. Let's do an unboxing video, Spy Dog. Will that cheer you up? Of course it will. It cheers everybody up. So let's get out the trusty Gerber dime. Let's get you in a position, buddy. And let's check out this month's DCBS order. Oh, it's going to be okay. Because look, boom. Package doesn't look damaged in any way, so let's hope for the best here, guys. You know, I always have good luck with the DCBS order, correct? Oh, yeah. So, now, if we learned anything from last month, it is that I need to be very careful. I used the regular blade when I cut open the plastic on this thing, and it sliced a couple of the Mylars, which suck. Those were my lights, but I think, possibly, hey guys, check it out. They got that self-forming foam in there again. Looks like it's packaged pretty well, as always. We got sweet kitties in here, ready for some comic book browsing. Oh yeah, oh man, there's two, look at this. Somebody's out of control. All right, let's see. Spy Dog, you gonna help, bro? You gonna help, bro? Come on, buddy. Here, let's do this. Pow, let's get you in the light. Go into the light. Go into the light. Uh-oh. I think somebody's batteries might have died. Oh, no. All right, anyways, let's check it out. Let's see if we can do this without causing any major destruction. I got the trusty Gerber dimes. Oh, yeah, there's some room in there to cut, if you can see. And, oh, man. Let's see here. Cut that out. Now, I know Janine's going to be having a DCBS unboxing because she started ordering through them too. Now, again, I want to remind everybody, before anybody gets up excited, we also shop at a local, Jesus, how many local comic shops you guys see us go and dollar bin digging in, plus our regular stuff. So, but all right, so we got a couple spare boards. I'll take them. Okay, let's see what we got here. Our first issue. Ooh, the War of the Realms connecting variant. War of the Realms #2. Guys, I haven't even started reading this yet. I've been waiting for this to come in. I didn't buy this from the local comic shop. Oh, what do we got? Not one. Not two. But tray. ASM 252 facsimile editions. Now I have one copy of the original, and I actually have a COA, and it's signed by Ron Friends, but I grabbed these up. These books, these super keys, man, out of the facsimiles, I feel like you can't go wrong. Oh yeah, another copy of the Batman 69 Matina that's super dark, but hey man, that is a tight freaking cover. Now, let's see what, oh, True Believers, Avengers Endgame. Now, some of these they had, and this is another one, Avengers Forever. Boom. These were the secret True Believer ones, I guess. They didn't want to give away anything for the Endgame movie. Now, remember, these True Believers, I think these are, yeah, these are my, like, twos, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Bags and boards, bags and boards. Well, I don't see it on here. But I'm pretty sure that the bags and boards in this one are yeah, those are full backs and 2mm Mylights. So I'll be swapping these guys out, a lot of these guys out, especially the True Believers. True Believers Rocket Raccoon. That's from the Rocket Raccoon miniseries from the 80s. That was #1, way before Guardians of the Galaxy. It was when he was just out of the Hulk series, and it was kind of a takeoff hit character. All right, then we got Dark Red #2. Man, is that a brutal cover, huh? I'm excited. I haven't read that series yet either because I'm so far behind on everything. Conan #5. Boom. It's a barbarian, not to be confused with his savage sword. And then we got the variant edition of Venom #13. That's the Asgardian variant. Wow, that's pretty nice too, huh? They did such a nice job with. I'm starting to feel this is a Lee and Hyuk cover. Man, you know, there's like a million nice covers out there, and I've said before I was tired of chasing covers around and shit, and I've kind of laid off some of it, but dude, I need to concentrate more on just quality issues instead of the crazy issues, the crazy getting every cover. But Venom, of course, I'm going to get them all because that's my main series. And then here we go again. And then Spawn, because they're usually such a low print run. That's the Virgin Matina cover of Spawn 296, I believe. Or is it 297? I'm not even sure. But tight cover regardless. Then we have, and this is the quality one, Robert Hack cover. And guess what? We're going to that con probably in 2 weeks. So I'll get this signed by Mr. Robert Hack. It's the Jughead and Vampironica #1. Jughead the Hunger and meets Vampironica, or versus Vampironica #1. Anyways, that's pretty sweet cover. Almost looks like an old school dirty movie poster. Sweet. So, Mr. Hack, we will be keeping you busy. I got a few other books I pulled out, and I got some ideas. I actually, I always go there with a lot of ideas. We'll see which ones come to fruition. I know I was looking at the artist guest list, and I had ideas for getting artwork, and then I had other ideas. But honestly, I'm waiting to see how this free comic book day goes, how crazy we get, and there's one major key that I think I want to be trying to pick up. So we'll see if they still have it there. I'm almost definitely going to get it. I don't see myself not getting it, even though, again, I say I got to quit blowing money on this, 45, almost 46-year-old adult male, and I'm chasing funny books around. But you know what? Honestly, some of these are a worthy investment. Speaking of getting stuff signed, that's right, Spy Dog. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina Monster-Sized edition. That's issues 6, 7, and 8 with a new Robert Hack cover, which is sweet. So we'll be getting that signed for sure. Man, Mr. Hack, he definitely has a niche, but it's a good one, man. He usually uses these orange backgrounds, whatever that paper is, like a textured paper. Almost looks like a print paper. And his style is just really unique. And here we go. I think this is the one everybody was chasing after. War of the Realms #1. The J. Scott Campbell variant with Hela on the cover. We all know her from the Thor Ragnarok. And hey, somebody got the True Believers. You're not the only one who gets the True Believers. And the, I think it's issue 261 of Avengers, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that. I pulled this out of a dollar bin last week. So I got the original for $1 and the True Believers copy for $1. Sometimes I like to think of them as variants. I told Janine that too, because you know the whole story with me finding one for her after she just bought the other one. But all right, Immortal Hulk #16. You guys know you're on the bandwagon. Everybody's on the bandwagon. That's the Alex Ross cover. There's no mistaking Alex Ross's artwork. And I think actually I got doubles of that. And speaking of True Believers, Avengers The Gatherer Saga #1. I don't know what this reprints, but I'll be sure to remember this cover and look out for it in the dollar bins. Then we have, hey, Blossoms 666 #3. Look at that cover. I don't even know who did that cover, but that's a sweet cover, man. Pretty basic. Almost reminds me of, is it Chiaroscuro? Yeah, whatever. It's very unique artwork. Bright colors. Hey, Web of Venom Call of Carnage Variant Edition. Who did that? Was that Stigman? Let's take a look. I am uncertain as to who did this variant. I wonder if it says on the paper. Let's take a look at the paper. Artist variant. So apparently there was an artist on that book. All right. More True Believers. Avengers Ronin #1. Guys, here's another book that you will find in the dollar bins all the time. All it is I think the reason it's a key is because Ronin joins the team. It's like New Avengers #20 or something like that. I think that actually what's unique about this for me is this is one of the second time I quit collecting comics. It was on this issue. And then I took my little break. And I don't know if you guys know that, but for comic collectors, I mean, I do know guys like Snuffy who've never stopped collecting, but for most of us that are human, we eventually, whatever happens, life happens, or we burn out or whatever, and then we quit for a little bit, and then we come back, we miss all this great stuff, and then we go ape shit like I've been doing for the last, well, how long's it been, man? I think started again in August, maybe? Something like that. But anyways, now I've been going balls deep. And then we have True Believers, Avengers, Thanos, and Gamora. I don't even recognize that cover for anything, so I'd definitely be interested. Yeah, let's take a look and see what it is. Let's take a look here. If you guys notice, because sometimes the covers might not be the same, and I don't think this one is. If you look, right here it says Warlock and the Infinity Watch #9. If you look right there on the credits, it'll tell you where it's what it's originally from. So, yeah. And then what's next? Man, this is a big one. Oh, the True Believers, Stormbreaker. So this is the third appearance of Beta Ray Bill, and this is the first Beta Ray Bill saga story. And I'm not sure. I want to say it's around Thor 349, maybe 339. No. 339's first appearance. 341 or 342. But they definitely recolored that cover, and that looks really nice. Oh yeah. And then we got the Art Germ Symbiote Spider-Man #1. Guys, you know what's cool about this series is this takes place probably, I think, all right, so let's think Amazing Spider-Man 252 we saw was the first black costume. So there was only about a year's worth of books before he got rid of the symbiote costume. So basically this is missing stories that happened in the Spider-Man mythos that we didn't know happened during that time. So it's kind of cool that they're going retro. The bad thing about it is I don't know how they're going to work any, like if you're looking at it for key issues, how are you going to do that going backwards? Because we should have already known. So if it ties into anything, I mean, they could do a first appearance for then and then now, or then have one pop up again or something. I don't know. But regardless, it just seems a little odd to me. Then we have, but I definitely want to read it because that was one of my favorite times in comics is when he had that black suit. So anyways, Batman Who Laughs #4. That is the Carrie Andrews. You know I have one of these already. I picked up a couple weeks ago. But if you guys have been paying attention, I've been getting 2 of the covers I like, and then 1 of the other covers. Well, actually, I like all the covers, to be honest, but my 2 favorite covers in one. So basically, I'm getting 3 sets of this series just to have. And then, last but not least, the #4 Jock cover of Batman Who Laughs miniseries. There's only 2 issues, I believe. Yeah, 6-issue miniseries. There's only 2 issues left of that series, guys. And hopefully I'll be reading that soon, too. If I ever get around to reading any of these things, because I can't keep up with myself. But, hey, Kitty. Kitty, you want to say bye? You want to NERDCORE out this? Come here. Hey, Kitty. Kitty? She doesn't want to NERDCORE out this. Spy Dog, how about you, bro? Nobody wants to NERDCORE out this. All right, whatever. NERDCORE out.
What if I had the power to gather all of my favorite MCs with the illest comic book characters and they became arch enemies? Inconceivable, unbelievable, yet as wild as it seems. The Emperor and Stan Lee would coach the 2 opposing teams. Keep it clean, no back.